Hello and welcome to this edition of our special bulletin of news for the hearing impaired. I'm Rukma and with me is Sonia. Well, let's now take a look at the top stories we're tracking at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President of Sri Lanka Maithripala Sirisena jointly inaugurated the newly renovated Durayappa Stadium in Jaffna on Saturday. President Sirisena was present at the stadium in Jaffna, while Prime Minister Modi joined the event via video conferencing from New Delhi. The stadium, named after former mayor of Jaffna, has been renovated by India. It will provide the necessary infrastructure to promote sports and recreational activities and assist the overall development of the youth of the northern province in Sri Lanka. Prime Minister Modi and President Sirisena also witnessed the first major event at the renovated stadium, which was a celebration of the second International Day of Yoga. History was created in the Indian Air Force on Saturday when Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar commissioned 3 women fighter pilots along with flight cadets of various branches at a combined graduation parade at the Air Force Academy in Dundigal on the outskirts of Hyderabad. Flight cadets Avni Chaturvedi of Madhya Pradesh, Mohana Singh of Rajasthan and Bhavna Kant of Bihar, all in their 20s, ushered in a new chapter for the Indian Defence Forces, which have for long opposed the induction of women in combat roles. Speaking on the event, the Defence Minister complimented all officers on their successful induction to the squad and said it should inspire more women to join the combat forces. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also congratulated the 3 women fighter pilots. Union Minister of Human Resource Development Smriti Irani on Saturday announced that the government has decided to open yoga departments in 6 central universities of the country during 2016 to 17. These universities are Hemwati Nandan Bahuguna Garhwal University of Uttarakhand, Vishwa Bharati University of West Bengal, Central University of Rajasthan, Central University of Kerala, Indira Gandhi National Tribal University of Amarkantak and Manipur University. Addressing the national seminar on yoga, Union HRD Minister said there are plans to scale up the figure by opening 20 yoga departments in 20 other universities by the next session. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley on Saturday said a successor to RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan will be announced soon after the Reserve Bank chief announced that he will not seek a second term when his tenure ends. The Finance Minister said the government appreciated Rajan's good work and respected his decision to step down. Earlier, the RBI governor, in a message to RBI staff, had said that he had decided to return to academia when his term as governor ended on September 4th this year. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has appealed to Maoists to shun violence and come forward for peace. Addressing a Vikas Parv Sammelan at Bilaspur in Chhattisgarh, the Home Minister said the government is always ready for talks if Maoists give up violence. He, however, maintained that the government would not remain a mute spectator if they continued on their present path. Referring to the completion of 2 years of the NDA government, the Home Minister said the country's image and pride has enhanced at the international level due to policies and schemes introduced by the NDA government in the past 2 years. In sports, India suffered a shocking 2-run defeat against Zimbabwe in the first encounter of the 3-match T20 International Series at Harare on Saturday. Chasing a target of 171, India were restricted to 168 for 6. Needing only 8 runs off the final over, skipper MS Dhoni disappointed as he could not connect a single big shot during his ball's 17 of 19 sedate innings. Earlier sent into bat, the hosts made 170 in their 20 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. Elton Chigumburu was declared player of the match. The T20 second international series between the two teams will be played on Monday at the same venue. And that brings us to the end of this edition of the News for the Hearing Impaired. Namaskar.